Yo, 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 what is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy BN. Today, we're going to be giving you a day one recap on how things have been playing out so far in 6009 through 6024. That is the Gen 2 KvK pool for Season of Strife in Rise of the Dragon for that KvK storyline. So we're going to look at 6009 through 24 because those kingdoms or those KvK groups have 6 kingdoms in them exactly. 25 through 28 have more than 6, we'll just say. So we're going to take a look at them and speed run it. If you enjoy the content, make sure you throw us a, because that's a lot of things. Okay. So first KvK up. This is the strongest KvK group. Remember, they were around 150 billion power pre-zone 2. This is Echo BDO going up against RAC, WAO, ROG, and GG. Now, this effectively is a South versus East fight. We had Echo coming in from this pass. GG actually now looking like they've made it all the way through. And Echo, again, getting that fort out. I wonder if GG is trying to push them. Okay, so they're not really trying to kind of push them out on either side. It doesn't even look like they're going northeast. They probably just wanted to separate. But look at that, dude. GG, remember yesterday when we were watching the fight, GG was pushing out. And towards the end of the night, they were able to get this disconnect off, which had flags going here, here, and then over here. And they just kind of followed this path going up. And then you have Echo over here and BDL. Let me see what's happening with GG. Are they getting close? So they're building. Okay, and they're fighting right now. Damn. Okay, so they're in it while they're building. Echo at the moment, right, with, I think, oh, wow. So RAC's been able to build in. BDO's right there. Oh, my gosh. What is going on here? Now, remember, this opened up at around 10:21, so it has been a day and 4 hours as of this recording in this 2v4 at the moment. So WIO is not moving. Nothing over there on that side. Oh, are they removing this? Oh, wow. Okay, they're not. Look at this, dude. NASTi. So Echo RAC fighting. Have they got any? Damn, dude. Oh, my gosh. So they're AF down to 9K points. It's still being destroyed. It's got 13 minutes left. They're going hard in the paint right now here on this fight against Echo. Let's zoom out a little bit, though, and see. Oh, there we go. And see what we can see else on the field. So RC's over there. Got more units over there. So more flags being built. And then BDO has to be getting pressured at some point, right? So where are we here? Is that BDO over there? So that's them. And it looks like RA, ROA, ROV. They got 8 minutes left on this build. BDO has this fort. Wow. The fort's even taking damage. It's at about a third health right now. Oh, geez. Are they getting pushed on this side? Okay, so not getting pushed. Okay. So, I mean, listen, Linda, the 2v4, I mean, they've been fighting nonstop. That's the craziest thing about this. But I will say, how does it look now? Well, it kind of looks like by the time, it kind of looks like GG applying that pressure, them fighting the 2v3. I mean, it looks like they're probably going to, it looks like it's trending in that direction of them losing ground in the FZ. We'll have to see once the next uptime happens. But could we potentially see Echo and BDO getting removed out of the final zone by the time day 2 finishes? So within the next, 20 hours or so? Maybe. It's at least trending in that direction with their forts getting pressure applied. This Echo fort will probably be next, and then they're going to work their way to the BDO2 fort. I can only imagine once GG gets a lot closer to connecting. Again, we know, right? It's 2 times the power. There's about 50% more 100 mil pluses on the other team, and they have double, a little more than double, I believe, the amount of 60 mil plus T5 players. So yeah, but listen, the fact is that they've been fighting their arses off, and it has been a joy to watch last night. And I'm sure people are enjoying watching because they're getting a lot of PvP in. And if it helps at all, the numbers as of the 12th, which I will share with you, was that they had accumulated at the moment about, I think it was 9 billion. Let me double check on this, right? Let me see real quick because I have the PV, like the total merit numbers from the 12th. And yeah, it was at 9.5 billion merits. I mean, that is an indicator of a lot of PvP that's being played out. And then again, we'll obviously get into the next one, which is where we're going to be touching on now, right? This is 60-10. So in 60-10, this matchup here for this one is WBTFS SSG. They're going up against EIL NTS A2G. Now, from the map, we got TFS here in perp. All right, remember, they're with WB SSG. So it's, or at least that's what I thought it was. Hang on. Let's see real quick. Okay. No, I think we're okay. And then, oh yeah, WB's over there. Wait, hang on. But TFS is here. FAFO. A2G is there. Are we up? What's going on? Hang on. This is what I saw people saying it was. So, oh yeah, NTS, A2G, and then wherever EIS, EIL is. Where are they? Is this them over here? Where's EIL, EIS? Oh, there they are. Okay. So, oh, I see. Okay. So basically, it looks like there's some culmination fighting happening here at the moment, but nothing's getting super pushed currently. So ATG hitting WB, NTS looks like hitting WB2 as well. And who's over here? Oh, dude, damn, that ATS swarm, man. That ball, wow. So they're applying some pressure right now. EIL pushing. Looks like they're getting another flag removal there. Okay. So it looks like they're just pushing there on the east side. A2G, SSG. But this is SSG as well. Wow. So, interesting. So this is the part that I don't get, though, is why isn't SSG attacking A2G? Am I tripping? And there's something weird about this? Because, like, they've built... Oh, I'm sorry. This is NTS. Okay, I'm tripping. Wow. Maybe I was hitting the wrong thing and I wasn't seeing it. Never mind that. So they're good on that side, yeah. And that's just a branch off of NTS2 as well. Okay, so it's basically here at the bridge fight, but no one's really doing anything. They're focusing on the east side. Okay, so a little bit of pressure being applied. But again, nothing that's indicating, hey, this is trending in one direction. It looks like they're at a 50-50, so hopefully we're going to see some more PvP happening in day 2. Very, very nice. Let's go here into 60-11. Also, merits accumulated on the 12th for that group were at 7 billion that they had made so far. Now we're going to get into 60-11. 60-11, this is EDS SV KOD versus Zoo BNR KOV. So on this side with KOV BNR Zoo, you can see that over here. I think Zoo, hopefully, yeah. So it looks like a south versus north approach. So it looks like the 2 passes are the junction points. Ooh, it looks like SV. Okay. A little bit of pressure, but basically just still kind of a standard fight. And then we have, oh but Jesus. What's happening? So ED's building. There's KOV over there, BNR over there. Looks like we're getting a build out there from QOD. Oh, wow. And they got the fort that's getting dropped right now. An hour 20 on that bad grill. Dude, this is what I want to see, man. Multiple kingdoms going at it. This is how a final zone should be played out. And I'm really happy because to me, this is the first KvK, I think, in COD's history where we've seen pretty much up to all the kingdoms, if not the majority of kingdoms, make it to the final zone where we get to see what was initially done in diplomacy play out in the FZ, which is the final boss crescendo battle royale epic war. That's what I've always wanted to have happen. So great stuff. Again, kind of looks like it's still 50-50. Nothing really being determined there. Let's go to 60-12. So here in 60-12, we have Luno, HWG, I believe. And then they were supposed to be going up against IR 25IW, 00, and 33. No one has told me otherwise at the moment. Let me see here. So 25IS, IW's there. Looks like UU, VV, IA, and then someone's territory got wrecked. So HWG, okay. So it looks like they're back, and then wherever Luno is, are they up here? No. So HWG's in purple. Does that mean that they're applying pressure here from O on the corner? Oh, they are. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the numbers are still right. So this KvK is basically over. Final zone, again, decided already. I don't know where Luno is because I thought they came in. Oh, did they switch their name to ORN? Or no? Probably not, because yeah. So that probably didn't happen. UU. Did they come in through here though? HWG. No, because that's their zone 3. Dude, Crudsicle. Where? I have to find Luno. Where are they? I forget what zone they. Oh, here we are. So they're here. So 25 IG has pushed them back to there. Okay, and they've been pushed back by 25 IC there. And it looks like, oh, okay, so it looks like maybe they're fighting over here. Okay, so Luno applying maybe a little, so some zone 2 pressure. Okay, and it looks like they're building over here too. So, oh, look, okay, and look at this. So they are connected a little bit. Is this them over here? Okay, so, okay, they were just on the edge. So, are they building anything? Okay, they are. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, so Oo's building towards them. Okay, so again, they have a little bit of a foothold, but it looks like it's a foothold that's probably going to get pushed out completely soonish. And HWG has obviously been pushed out now. Yeah, so this KvK, I would say, is pretty much over at this point. It's at least for Final Zone. Let me be very specific as Final Zone pertains. Now, their passes opened at 9:55 a.m. yesterday. So it has been, again, a day and about 4 hours. On the 12th, their PvP that they, or their merits that they had accumulated was about 5 billion. 6011 was about 4.5, 4.6 billion merits. So again, I mean, decent fighting happening in this KvK group. Okay, let's go over to 6013. So here we have, again, this is MFD, DBB, UHA versus Laws, CMAR, SWAD. So on one side, we got, it should be UHA, DBB, and then 21 IS. Whoa, okay. Okay, there's just action happening. Oh, geez, it's everywhere. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's amazing. Okay. So I think this is Southwest, right? So we have MFD, UHA, Laws. Huh. Let me just double check. I just want to make sure if anything is being attacked here. Okay, it is. So maybe I have this right. UHA, whoa, hold up. MFD is attacking UHA. So maybe I have the thing wrong. So maybe it's not MFD, UHA. Okay, so it looks like it's MFD. Maybe 21. Let me double check here. Okay, yeah, so it's probably MFD 21 and then SW. So maybe that's, oh, that's 221. Okay, so maybe they didn't switch sides and it stayed 221 because DBB, okay, that probably is the case then. Yeah. So, okay, I see. So it's MFD, DBB, and 221. Okay. So I'll just need to switch that up. So it's those three. It's 3v3 at this point. Okay, got it. Because on this side, it's DBB. Well, hold up. CMAR is over here. Are they fighting at their junction? Oh, I see. Yeah, because they have this locked in, but they're not fighting down there. Okay, got it. So basically, no clear victor at the moment. Still going hard in the FZ. Okay, I'll just have to make a note here so I can swap over this. Actually, hang on. Yeah, let me make this note real quick so I don't forget. MFD, DBB. We'll just say 221 verse Laws, CMAR, UHA. Okay, good. Make correction here. Okay, lovely. I got my note. I feel impactful. A merit points for this group was 4.2 billion. Now we're going to look at 6014. This is where we have 60, this is OAH, BXS, NWE versus Dawn, LTS, and AC. Total merits, at least made on the 12th, about a week ago, was about 2.8 billion. Again, we'll look at this again closer to the end of the KvK. Let's look and see how things are playing out. So we got AC here, LTS, and Dawn. So Dawn's up here. Let me see. Hopefully they're not. Okay, so wow, geez, so it's not like they're attacking anyone right now, but wow, they're getting this fort removed. So NWBXS OAH is where we're looking. So that's NWE. They should be on the same. Oh wow, dude, and NWE is getting oh wow, and they're getting a fort down too as well. The balls. Okay, so BXS should be with. Oh, so they're with NWE. Okay, so BXS NWE. So we have AC Dawn, and then what should be LTS, which I'm assuming is maybe TBS. So they're fighting here at the bridge. Okay. And there should also be some stuff going on here. Okay, looks like they're enforcing. So it looks like this is probably a south versus east. Who's this over here? OAH. So they're with BXS and NWE. But okay, so it's kind of like southeast versus northwest. That's what's happening here right now. And it looks like the pressure is on for Dawn, LTS, and AC right now. So it looks like it is trending a little bit in NW, BXS, and OHH's direction. We'll have to see how it looks on day 2. Okay. 60-15. This one, we have BB, EIA, ANCS versus LAW, TG, and IW. PvP merits accumulated as of a week ago is about 2.1 billion. Let's see how things are looking. So in FZ, we got ANCS here. This is LIS, IW, and TG. Oh, wow. So I'm imagining they're probably getting pushed. Let's check. I don't see anyone. Is there any action going on here? No. Oh, there is some. Okay, good. So LIS, which could be 119 maybe? So they're applying pressure on ANCS. So it looks like they've been pushed back. And then there's ANSI. Are they pushing here? Oh, a little bit. Oh, no. So they're getting their flag done. Okay. So ANCS is there. LIS looks like, so they came around. Wow. So they were right next to each other. Man, dude, the luck on that. And then there's LAW. So they're with them as well. So ANCS, we need to find EIA and BB. So BB's there. EIA over here. Okay. So I imagine they're probably fighting or putting some pressure here, possibly. Wherever the action is. Okay. So it looks like BB fighting IW. And it looks like UW's already in, applying some pressure right now. So again, so it looks like they're maybe kind of on their heels then a little bit here. It looks like they're getting pressured. Nothing happening right now with EIA, but I would argue based on how things are looking. And remember, their pass opened up, what is it, 60-15? Their pass opened up 10-22 yesterday. So again, it's been about a day and 4 hours. It looks like advantage is in favor right now of LAW, TG, and IW. So we'll see how things look out tomorrow. Okay, 60-16. Let's take a look here. On this one, we have, oops, where's my list? Okay, this is MBH, DYH versus Kong, ASCX, and UDF. So let's see if I can find MBH, DYH first. I can't. Where are they? Okay, so here's DYH. And MBH. Okay. So it looks like this is an east versus a west approach, or a southeast versus west. Okay. So let's look at how things are going. Okay. So still fighting. It looks like getting some flag defenses set up there. Okay. But still pushing. Doesn't look like any, no hard indicator at the moment. X looks like to be getting a flag up, and it looks like stalemate at the moment right now on the bridge. Okay. Is anything happening on the south bridge? No. So nothing's there. It looks like they're kind of just chilling at their chokes at the moment. So kind of this east versus west. All right. Let's go to 60-17. Also, 835 million merits were accumulated last week on the 12th. For 60-17, this group, this is KM, Noob, ROD versus IFAP, ERA, BPT. About 2.1 billion merits were accumulated last week on the 12th. Let's look at how the fighting is going right now around the FZ. So let me see what I have here. Who is this? So I got 75C, which that would be Rod. Who else do I have over here? And it looks like IFAP. But they should be together, right? Am I tripping on this? I have that. Oh, no, I don't. So they are on different teams. Yeah. So let me see where they're at. So this is Rod, which again is 75. We need to find Noob and KM. Okay, so 75 AD. Yeah, so that's the same team, it looks like. Okay, so they just popped over. Oh, that's so weird. So you have 75 there. Rod is 75. And then they have, wow, so they brought in 3 shells? The balls. Okay. And then we have Noob, and we should be able to find KM. I don't know where KM is. Okay, so maybe, are they here? ERA. Oh. Did I? Oh, maybe I had it on my list that KM got pushed out. No, I don't. Oh, I'm on 17. Excuse me. Yeah, wow. No, I don't have anything on there. That's 43. Unless they changed their name, or maybe just didn't make it through a pass. That possibly could be the case. Okay. So basically, in this case, it's Southeast versus Northwest, where we have ERA, should be BPT and IFAP. That are going at it, but I don't see any BPT, and I don't have anything on my note that they didn't make it. They were connected, so maybe we're just not seeing anything happening there, but we can go and take a look. Wow, okay, lots of people here. Flag getting destroyed right now by ERA. Still attacking and still fighting Noob is, so and basically fighting a 1v2 there. And looks like slowing down maybe a little bit here, but it looks like 75. See, trying to get this flag down. A little bit of hits on the IFAP one. Okay. So it looks like it's kind of still 50-50. I mean, maybe a little bit of pressure is being applied right now on Noob, K, Rod, and KM. But, I mean, for the most part, right, it looks 50-50. Let's go to 60-18. For this group, about 2.15 billion merits accumulated gross across the group last week on the 12th. This one is going to be Seal, IME, and Gen versus GPX, K211, and SHPZ. Now, I don't think anyone was locked out yet. No one was locked out here. However, the passes for this group opened up on 3:14 in the morning. So it's been about 11 hours right now, a little more than 11 hours since passes opened in this group. Let's see how things are going. So we got GPX, K211, and SHPZ. Seal no more, and it looks like no one else no more as well. Okay, interesting. Oh wow. So I don't get it. Have things changed? So is it Seal, GPX versus SHPZ and K211? Oh, I see. I thought this was inactive. Maybe it's just okay. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, we're okay, I think. So maybe we did have a switch. So I have GPX fighting against 211, but they're supposed to be together. So it looks like GPX and Seal. I need to make a note here. So let's do this. So it looks like GPX, Seal, and they're going against K211, SHPZ. Interesting. K211, SHC. This is why it's good to always check in on these. But nothing else is happening. So it looks like it's just the 2v2 right now that we're at least seeing. SLP, IME, M, Gen. Okay. I don't know. Are they building towards? Okay, I guess slowly but surely, but it looks like it's just a 2v2 at the moment. All right. Yeah, so it doesn't look like anyone's really kind of made up any ground heavily over another, so we'll leave it at that. I have it updated on my sheet. Wild stuff. Now, I have no idea what's happening here in 6019. So this is going to be kind of a nice, fresh introduction for me. Because remember, all I had on here was the 6 Kingdoms, which was Chubb, K95, BEK, GD, Elves, and Sura, but I didn't know who was fighting against who. So let's see what's crack-a-lackin'. So Sura's got a fort going down, hour 10 left on that. Flag going down, under 7M left to go. Chubb is building. I'm going to assume Chubb and Sura are not fighting against each other. So we will put them on one team. So I'm just going to make a note here, and we'll do Chubb, Sura. I have no idea who else is there. I don't know if anyone else made it through the passes. Let's see. Cora did. But that sounds like that's something from Sura 2 as well. Okay. And then it looks like they're going up against maybe K95 and GD. I'll put that down for now. K95. We'll have to see who they're fighting as well. I just want to see if there's any other paths coming up. Is Elf still building? Okay. So Elf is still building. Who is fighting who, though, right now? Let's see. Because that'll help us get an indicator. So Sura is going against K95. Is there anything over here? Are they still building? So GD is still building, but I don't know if they're doing any fighting, though, huh? It looks like Chubb is on the move. So this looks pretty accurate. It looks like Chubb is probably going over there. So the only one I don't know is Elves. So I'll just put, I'm going to put a note here that, oopsies, I think I just hit enter on this, right? Yeah, there we go. Oopsies there. No, I don't want to do that. So we'll do Elves. I'll do Elves question mark because I'm not sure where they're at. I'm sure, again, someone can let us know, but again, kind of looks 50-50. No one's really getting heavily pressured over another by now. Okay, 1.47 billion merits accumulated last week. For 60-20, we're at 1.8 billion merits accumulated last week on the 12th. Now, the matchup here hopefully should be a little bit more straightforward. This should be SN, AXT, O5DK versus Block, SG97, and SPA. Let me see what I have for 60-20. I don't think anyone got locked out. Oh, yeah. Nex and SN had no level 5 pass access, but they weren't locked out. So, again, they still might have been able to work their way in. Let's take a look and see how things are going. So we got SPA, then we would need to find SG97 and Block. So we have SPA, SG97, where's Block? Okay, so this is like a southeast versus northwest. So we have AXT, O5DK. Oh, it looks like that. So it looks like it's a 3v2 right now. Is SN, were they able to get in? Let me see here. Doesn't look like it, huh? That's so weird because I thought I saw them with access. Am I tripping? Maybe they got pushed back? SG97, SR97. I don't know then. I'm not sure. Maybe they did get pushed out. Are they over here? Oh, yeah, see? So they did. So I think this is them, though. Yeah, this is SN Nex. But they'd have to make it. Are they trying to push this at a Cho? No, they're not. Wow, okay. So yeah, I don't know then. What's going on? It looks like they're still fighting though. And SN's trying to apply a little bit of pressure. Okay. So let's look at how these are going right now. Okay, so stalemate, nothing super. That's going one way or another right now. And then we have, boy, it looks like a 2v1 on these bridges. Damn, dude. Oh my gosh, they are applying pressure. Oh, wow, they're destroying these. So SG97, 27%, 63% left on that one. Looks like this one is not. Block is... No, they do have members here, so it looks like they're working on it. I got to click on this, though. An hour 14. Okay, so it's about halfway down. Not bad. Okay. So, I mean, based on that, it looks like it's still 50-50, but maybe you can give a slight edge right now to Block SG97 SPA because it basically is a 3v2. All right, we got 3 left to do, or I guess maybe 4, right? So let's go to 60-21. Again, 6 Kingdoms here. I have no idea what's happening. Maybe there won't just be a lot of action happening. This one, they were at about almost a bill worth of merits last week. We have BD20, DAU, PX, L2NV, LPG, and AMZ in this group. Again, I don't know who's fighting who because I didn't hear about any matchups pre-zone 2. Or they just might have still been working on the Diplo. So let's see what's going on. So there are some people fighting some people. Let's see what's happening here. So there's DAU, and it looks like it's a DAU versus L2NV. And that's PX. Oh, hang on. They got troops moving somewhere, huh? So, okay. Oh, sorry, here's L2NV. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. So maybe we'll do L2NV. Maybe I'll put that down as a note. So we're going to do, so what's that? L2NV versus DAU. But I still don't know. And then BD20's over here. They're building. Oh, they're sending a rally. Oh, maybe I can follow the line. If I can follow this rally line. Okay. I mean, based on this, though, it doesn't look like, it looks like they're going in this direction towards DAU. So maybe it's BD20 L2NV. And maybe, right, okay, so let's just write that down as an idea. So maybe it's BD20. I'll just put a question mark on them. And then LPG, they're building. And then wherever PX was. So is this them? No, it's LPG. Huh. Oh, so maybe it's LPG versus AMZ? Oh. So it looks like it's LPG and versus PX. Okay, interesting. So now, but now I need to figure out LPG versus PX. But now I need to figure out like who's on what team. I guess maybe I'll get a better indicator once we get closer. I can always ask someone too as well there. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of fighting, at least a tremendous amount right now. But also could just be because their passes opened this morning. Yeah. So passes here in 6021 have only been open for about 7 hours, 7.5 hours so far. Let's go to 22. Passes opened up here about 7 hours ago as well in 22. Now, we do know what the 22 matchup is, even though it doesn't look like there's really a lot happening here. Shocker. This is GF Riven 1-Up Ice Goa ST, if that plays out the way that it hopefully should. So we have Goa against 1-Up. Okay, so this is probably a fight, I'd have to imagine. Yeah, they're building, but it doesn't look like any action taken so far. Okay, yeah, so those two are against each other. And then there's Riven, which is with 1-Up, and FM. I don't know who they're with. Unless they change names. FM, oh no, that's Riven. Okay, so that's just, oh wow. So, wow, okay. So essentially this is a 3v1 because Ice and ST aren't here in this one. Yeah, Ice had no level 5 pass. ST was getting attacked to their level 5 pass. Yeah, so this is a 1v3, basically. Don't know how much action we're going to see, but yeah, that's where it's at. So it's basically Goa, bottom right corner, versus these three. First to connect is going to be 1-Up. Probably next will be Riven, and then again, if FM is able to work, but that seems like, I mean, we'll see. Last two groups. This is going to be 6023. For this one, it should be a standard 3v3 that we're seeing. Doesn't look like there's a lot built yet, but their pass probably opened, 8 a.m. So their pass has been open less than 7 hours. This is ASG VH LOC versus IBO Ham HTF for this group. Let me see if there was any. So the only note I have on here was ASG did not try to go out of zone 1. So it's VHLOC versus IBO HAM HTF for a possible final zone. So let's see what's happening here. So we have Ham, PH, whatever that is. Okay. And VH. So it looks like these ones might be going PHTM. So this could be HTF maybe with Ham. And then this is VH by themselves. And then LOC. So it looks like it's northeast versus southwest. Yeah, because that's HTF, HFF. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. So it's probably going to be these two. I have to imagine they're probably going to be building towards each other. Yeah, but nothing's really popped off yet. And then I imagine these ones will probably go at it at the bridge somewhere. Or maybe the choke. But yeah, nothing's happening yet. Okay. And then last group we're going to take a look at is 6024. In this particular group, we have, let me make sure if anyone has got locked out here on my notes. Yeah, so Geo was locked out here. So the matchup is supposed to be SNIX SIP 262 versus Go SHWA and GRZ. But the last zone I had was Go was locked out of zone 3. So it's going to be SHWA, GRZ versus SNIX, SNIX, SIP, SIP, and 262. So we need to find SHWA and GRZ. So GRZ is here, PG and SHWA. Okay, I don't know who oh, this is probably a second then for them, I imagine. So it's probably here, and GRZ. Right? Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it's the southwest versus the entire northeast, basically. Yeah, because there's SIP, Kurs, 2CC. So one of these is probably, this is probably SNCS, I would imagine. So they're probably just going to build, they're doing Shadow Citadel right now to get that down. They're probably building to the bridge choke. They are. And then if anything, they might get some action here first. But yeah, it looks like and I have to imagine they're probably a flag or two away. Oh, wow. So they're not, wow, they're barely building. Maybe they were getting pressured or maybe they just had a fight. I'm not sure. God, I'm losing some. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's like no one here. Is it maybe just downtime for them on building, or maybe they were pressured? What's up with GRC? Are they still going? I'm trying to not die over here. Huh. Okay. So, I mean, it looks slow. But again, right, we'll see what ends up happening. So that's it for our coverage on what we got for you guys for all of the KvKs that have 6 kingdoms in them. Exactly. And how status is going for day 1. If there's any matchups that we weren't sure on, or there's any clarification you want to provide, along with letting me know what you guys think on each of the matchups and who you think is going to win certain ones, let us know in the comments below. That's it for us on the day 1 recap. We'll be back tomorrow with day 2, hopefully, as long as I don't forget. Until next time, we'll catch you later.